G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's February 15, 2024, the nat gas price update. Well, we're still in a very bearish outlook. We've hit a new support. It's broken through our previous support yesterday and hit our new support, but there's still divergence in play, so just be careful of going heavily short. So we may see a bounce, and we'll cover some of the other ETFs and shares as well. So first, looking at the natural gas commodity price, and I've got three charts here, the weekly, daily and hourly. For those new to the channel, just do a quick recap. On each of the charts, we're looking at the ADX 25 on the weekly, that's bearish. The CCI 400 is also supporting that with a bearish momentum. And what we've got here is the CCI 150, which is showing a movement in line with the price. So there's no divergence there. We use this as a divergence indicator. You can see there are a couple of divergence back there, bearish divergence, and the price fell off both instances. And there was a little bullish double bottom there versus lower lows on the price, and the price bounced from there. So we always pay attention to these divergence, whether it's in the weekly, daily or hourly. I've also included, just for reference, some trend lines, some diagonal trend lines. You can see there on each of these charts. So looking at the daily next, or focusing on that one a bit more, you've got a bearish outlook on the ADX, bearish on the CCI 400, and likewise the CCI 150 is trending in line with the price. There was a bearish divergence back there. Now you'll notice this is new support. The previous support was at previous day's low of that candle. The current support is now at 1625, and that coincides with this minor diagonal trend line there. And it's already punctured through that and hitting that support. So if it goes much lower than that, we're going to actually remove that support and move it to the lower, below that, of course. But at the moment, there's no sign of a pullback or a reversal, no divergence. And it's not always a divergence, but there's no sign at all yet. On the hourly, and I'll zoom into this as well, bearish on the ADX, bearish on the CCI 400. You can see there the trend on that, and we've got a bullish divergence still in play on the hourly. Now if I move that, you can see there's a lower lows on the price, whereas the CCI 150 in that range is still moving to the upside. So that's still a divergence in play, and again it could bounce. You can see there it's consolidating along that support line, so we may see a bounce possibly, but again, if we do see a bounce, I'll start putting in some potential targets. And those diagonal trend lines do sort of project some potential resistance. But at the moment, still in play for a low side and bearish, but again, we'll wait for this to move to the upside before taking further action. Next, we've got ProShares Ultra DJ UBS ETF, BOIL. You can see there's a bearish divergence, there's a bearish momentum, I should say, on the ADX, bullish movement on the weekly. I'll zoom into that. It's bullish movement on the weekly CCI 400 and bullish on the CCI 150. That's possibly a divergence. I'm not going to draw lines because it's going to get really tight and busy, but you can see there the price is falling off still, and the CCI 150 and the CCI 400 are moving to the upside, which is a bullish divergence. On the daily chart, bearish on the ADX, somewhat bullish on the, again, bullish divergence on the CCI 400, and in the short term we've got a bullish movement on the CCI 150 closer into that lower lows on the price. And again, looking at that diagonal trend line, it's coming down towards that level there, so it hasn't hit it yet and may go actually lower. So long as the CCI remains higher than that point there, we're going to keep the CCI divergence in play. And on the hourly, again, bearish on the ADX, bearish on the CCI 400, and the CCI 150 is still working in line with the price, no divergence. Next, we've got the United States Natural Gas Fund, UNG. This takes a bit of time sometimes to load. Here we go on the weekly, bearish on the ADX, bearish on the CCI 400, and somewhat possibly bullish. And again, I'm not going to draw any charts, any lines on this because it's going to get busy, but possibly lower lows on the price versus possibly higher lows on the CCI 150. If I zoom into that, you can see there that's pretty much almost bouncing off those lows, so it's still higher than those previous lows, so that's still a bullish divergence on the weekly. on UNG. On the daily chart, bearish on the ADX. It's broken below its moving average on the CCI 400. I've got a bullish divergence on the CCI 150 versus the price. And again, those new lows, and the CCI 150 still keeping its head above water along there. On the hourly chart, bearish momentum on the ADX, bearish on the CCI 400, and the CCI 150 is moving in line with the price, so no divergence on that one. And lastly, but not leastly, the ProShares Ultra Short Bloomberg Natural Gas, KOLD. That's showing a bullish momentum on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 400, and the CCI 150 is moving in line with the price, no divergence. And we've got a new resistance up here at 173.80, bullish on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 400, and we've still got a bearish divergence on the CCI 150, even though there's made new price highs. So that's still a bearish divergence in play. And on the 1 hour chart, we've got a ADX bullish, CCI 400 bullish, and the CCI 150 is moving in line with the price, no divergence. Quick review of the economic outlook for natural gas. Storage levels are key, with currently comfortable levels of storage, and significant winter withdrawals could bring tightening of supply later in the season. And geopolitical concerns, ongoing tensions in Ukraine, and potential disruptions to natural gas exports could impact global supply and prices, and weather volatility always plays a role in natural gas prices, obviously. So overall, the charts are showing bearish momentum. There is a couple of bullish divergence still in play, and we've hit a new support after breaking support from yesterday's charts. So if you got value out of the video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Support us more on the Patreon page, links in the description below, and see you in the next video.